Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Golden Ratio Podcast. I am Jen, GR Mom, joined as always by GR Dad.
Hi.
How's it going, GR Dad?
Great, because you're right here.
That's right. We have been over distance, but now we are in the same room.
I can't even remember if we were together for the last one, but it's been, good to see you. It's been good to see you since you came back.
12 hours.
Woo.
10 hours.
Woo.
The cocktail of the week this week is the Electron.
I love it.
Good name, right?
Yes.
I think it actually would be a good cocktail. I didn't make it because we don't have the stuff for it. But it is mezcal, carrot juice, lime juice, cinnamon syrup, orange bitters, and then on the rim you do salt and pink peppercorn.
Wow.
Carrot juice, we had...
Did it say... No, pink salt and peppercorn.
No, salt and pink peppercorn.
That's what I thought you said, but I thought surely that's wrong. There's no pink peppercorn.
There are.
There's pink salt.
Yes, there's also pink peppercorns.
Why not make pink salt and pink peppercorn?
We could totally do that, and then you have a pink rim.
It just seems a missed opportunity to also use pink salt.
Yeah, fair.
Pink sprinkles?
I mean, it doesn't prescribe the color of the salt, so you could totally do pink salt.
Pink sprinkles should be called prinkles.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Let's declare it to be so.
Mm-hmm.
We had a carrot juice cocktail at Tail Up Goat in D.C., and it's called like the Nuclear Bunny or something. It's got a really good name. Something with bunny in the name.
Because of carrot, yes.
It's got carrot juice, but also like serrano pepper syrup or something. It's a very, very zippy cocktail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's good. I had a couple of those, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it didn't taste like a health drink.
No, it sure did not.
Despite the carrotness of it. No. Yeah, it was good.
Carrot juice can be good.
Yeah.
So there
could
you go.
also be just like a freaking some kind of smoothie.
The Electron.
Smoothie.
Not a smoothie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's time for Administrative Corner.
I think there was a Northern Virginia high school called the Isotope with it that was its mascot was the Isotopes.
The Isotopes are the mascot of the Simpsons Springfield minor league baseball team.
No, there was also that's true. That's what it is. There was some Northern Virginia high school that had a similar. The logo was like the atomic age version of the atom. Maybe they were called the neutrons or something. I don't know, but it was very atomic age-y.
Yeah.
No carrots involved.
Too bad.
Well, I'd like to tie it in with these things, but it does not tie in. Except in contrast. Because it's the opposite.
You know something that doesn't have carrot juice in it?
Everything. Lots of things. Everything else. Shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. The null set. Pushing glasses back on forehead with middle finger.
The null
set is really important in the mathematical concept.
The null set means there's nothing in it. We also call it the empty set. That's the opposite of what you're talking about.
I'm sure there are puns about it too. You guys probably made jokes about something with the punchline is it's the null set.
Empty set.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. Why is that not the same? Because it's a null set. Ooh.
Empty set. Empty
and everyone chortles and snickers. No, the joke relies on the fact that everyone knows it means the empty set. But it's the nulls. So it's a whole. There'd be a thing. I'm working on it. Working on it here.
I would just like to inform the listeners.
Taking notes.
that
unnecessary information and also secrets. But go ahead.
And goes on his third margarita, and I don't know how much beer you had before this.
Just one.
Okay, well.
Just a little one. One of those little red stubbies. Yay, beer.
Hooray, beer. Okay, it's time for Administrative Corner.
Oh, I love Administrative Corner.
All right, we have several items. The first one was first sent to us by a friend of the squad, Broken Rave, but then was subsequently sent by roughly 1 million.
You get the award for first because it was not easy to be first in this category.
No. And this is not a fish scandal, but I would say a fish adjacent scandal.
Water.
There's water. There's
fish
stuff
underneath
in
the water.
The water. There's a contest.
I'm in.
World Stone Skimming Championships cheaters outed by suspiciously circular stones.
What? There's a what? There's a wait, what?
There is a World Stone Skimming Championship. So this is skipping rocks, a thing that I definitely did as a kid.
As as a kid. I would
You
like to
kinda
emphasize that it's.
fling 'em.
I know exactly what it is.
Yep.
They jump on the surface.
They do.
And you rotate them with your wrist.
Yep.
To make that happen. Go on.
Okay. The World Stone Skimming Championships have been hit by a cheating storm after some competitors were found to be using suspiciously circular stones. Skipping stones is someone that everybody has tried at some point, which I don't know that that's true, journalist, but this is not a high-quality journalistic publication we're reading from.
Is it the New York Times? There's a trend that anyway.
This is Dexer2.com.
Okay, well, maybe not as well known. Okay, fair enough.
However, only the best of the best, and not those who see their stone sink after one hop, can attend the World Championships.
I mean, you could play skipping stones with a boulder, but it would be a one hop.
Sploosh.
It would be sploosh.
However, can I just side note here?
Good one. Rush more through that one.
Instagram shows me these like random accounts. Their algorithm has improved, and they seem to find like very random accounts that I like. And apparently a genre that I like is I'm just going to do everything every day and post it on social media. The same thing every day.
This is what I was going to bring up. And speaking of round stones. Yes.
Yes, Christosphere?
Yes.
Yes. So there's an account. The account belongs to a thrift store called Shirts and Pants, which is a great name for a thrift store. And it's owned by this like young 20-something. And he came up with this idea that he's going to like get a rock and he's going to kick it every day until it turns into a sphere. And it's been like 190 days.
He kicks it for like a mile every day or something. I mean, it's a ways.
Yes. And then he weighs it. And that thing is fucking a sphere now. And he's named it Christosphere. And they've got a second rock. Did you see that? They just started with
I did not see
it
that.
weighs 25 pounds. It's this massive rock.
He's not kicking that thing.
Yes, they are kicking it.
No.
Yes, it's like day 3 of kicking the new giant rock. It doesn't have a name yet.
How can he kick that big a rock? What kind of muscle does he have in his leg?
A lot of people are helping kick it. But anyway, it is the guy is real weird, like intentionally so. And
but he shows like a sped up version of his like whatever walk he was on kicking the sphere, and he's like it goes off the path and he kicks it across the road and then he loses it in a bush, but he finds it again. There are minor dramas along with the general narrative arc.
Yep. And it was not even remotely round when he started, and now it is basically a perfect sphere. It's very interesting. It kind of makes me want to get a rock and kick it around until it turns into a sphere.
Here's the question I have as a lawyer.
Yeah.
What if he had done that to prepare for his skipping stone competition? He takes a natural rock in nature.
Yeah.
And then it basically erodes into something super round because he's kicking it around.
Well, I do have some rules coming up in this
cheating.
article for
I don't
you.
think that's cheating.
There's rules in this article. I'm going to tell you what they are.
Oh,
for the
even
stone
better.
Skipping. Yeah.
Well.
So we're at the Stone Skipping Championships. The 2025 championships have been hit by controversy. Per the BBC, a number of the 2,200 competitors were found to be using suspiciously circular stones. Maybe we should read the BBC article. Okay, well, let's...
Agreed.
I'll finish with Dexerto.
Okay, you can do that in an American accent. Yeah, that's fine.
According to the rules, stones must come from naturally occurring island slate and fit through a device called the Ring of Truth.
What in the...
To ensure they are the right size, which is no bigger than 3 inches in diameter. The Ring of Truth.
2,200 people have to put their rock through the Ring of Truth.
Yeah. Okay.
That's hilarious. If you fail, does it chop your hand off?
I think you just don't get to use it.
Oh.
All right, we're going to switch over to the BBC article.
Okay.
More than 2,200 people from 27 countries attended this year's event on the tiny island of Easdale off the west coast of Scotland. Rules state that the stones must come from naturally occurring slate. However, some were found to have been ground into a suspiciously circular shape to help them bounce on the water. Organizer Dr. Kyle Matthews told BBC News that the offenders had, quote, held their hands up and apologized. Entrants choose their own stones, and judges use a measuring device. What's it called?
The Ring of Truth.
The Ring of Truth. to ensure they're no bigger than 3 inches in diameter. Oh, here's the ring of truth.
Oh, it's just a sizer.
It's just a sizer. It's like a flat piece of metal with a 3-inch hole in the middle.
Oh, well, I could put a 1-inch rock through there, too. It'd be fine.
You could. It just can't be bigger than 3.
I guess then it wouldn't fling as well, though. I guess that is the point, right? If you have a bigger rock, it flings better.
Each competitor is allowed 3 skims, and stones must bounce at least twice on the water before sinking.
Does it have to be the same stone?
No, because it sinks and then it's gone. You can have 3 rocks.
Okay.
Dr. Matthews, also known as the Toss Master, told BBC Radio's Good Morning Scotland that judges heard rumours and murmurings of some nefarious deeds, which would be really cool in a Scottish accent, but I can't do one.
Nah, you have to be angry.
Rumours and murmurings and some nefarious deeds. It's
pretty good to just mumble.
You got to mumble a little bit.
That's pretty good.
I think that would sound cool.
Yeah.
There was a bit of stone doctoring. That's a very Britishy thing to say. There's a little bit of stone doctoring. They had shaped it so it was perfectly circular and fitted our 3-inch measurer. As it is a piece of metal, I don't think we can blame it too much. The problem was we didn't just notice at the time that they were suspiciously circular.
They just fit through, and they're like, okay, fine. 2,200, that's a lot of checking. I mean, you can't spend too much time on each rock.
There's a picture here with like buckets of rocks, of flat rocks. You see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dr. Matthews said lessons had been learned and they would, quote, move on to an even greater event next year. Entrant Jonathan Jennings went on to victory last week as the contest's first American winner, skimming his stones a cumulative distance of 177 meters. So
cheater. He's probably a cheater, though.
The event was first organized in 1983 by island resident Albert Baker, and after a break was revived in 1997 by community group Eileen Isdale.
Wait, so it was held once in 83 and then again in 87.
We don't know. It took a break at some point, but they didn't tell us when.
Come on, BBC. I expect better from you.
The contest is staged in a former slate quarry that was flooded by a tidal wave in 1881. How about that? But you weren't expecting a tidal wave in this story.
Bet you nobody was expecting a tidal wave in there. I like it. I like the niche activity that has its own arcane rules or conventions. Sorry, not enough rules. Never enough rules for a lawyer, but conventions. I think it's good.
Easdale is the smallest permanently inhabited island of the Inner Hebrides with a population of 60 people.
The whole island chain has 60 people. The island has 60 people.
I'm guessing the island.
Wow.
British people, Scottish people, please correct my pronunciation.
That could either be paradise or hell.
The houses look cute in the background, but who knows?
Well,
what if there's a bunch of jerks who
the
live
devil makes the houses look good?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It depends on 60 people, I guess. I could picture 60 people where it would be the best to live on an island with them.
Can you imagine living on an island of 60 people and then 2,200 people show up to throw rocks?
I'd throw rocks at those 2,200 people. I think they need to go. What was that Chumbawamba competition with the Conkers? Conkers.
Wait, what did Chumbawamba have to do with the
Nothing.
Conkers?
It just sounded like Conkers in my head. The Conkers. Do you bring your own Conker?
Yes.
That was the cheating there,
that was
right?
The cheating.
Didn't someone have like metal?
In their Conker.
They really just need to provide. Yeah, this is a problem. I get the philosophical problem here. It would be good if they would just provide the rocks or the conkers, but the whole point is that it's natural and you're just supposed to use what you have, what there is, what you find. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be making the perfect conker or Skippy Rock. This is very complicated ethically.
Yep.
I like it. I like the low stakes ethical conundrums.
Yeah, it's very low stakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next item, which is kind of heisty, and I'm just throwing it in here because I like a heist.
Oh, everybody likes a heist, but Jen likes a heist a little bit more.
Love a heist. So this is from friend of the squad, Candace, sent this to me. Disney Springs 11. It's like Ocean's 11, but it's Disney Springs 11. Florida scuba man escapes after $20,000 heist.
This I do like. I think I saw this, yes.
Despite not having the rights to Ocean's 11, the script for a smash sequel to the film franchise just wrote itself at Walt Disney World. In a truth is stranger than fiction scenario, a scuba diver robbed a popular Disney Springs restaurant and escaped following the heist without capture. Here's the latest Plus Star commentary.
Dun, 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 dun,
Now,
dun,
Disney
dun,
Springs,
dun.
I mean, there's a Haleo. I guess the Haleo is a downtown Disney, right?
I don't know. What am I, map man?
I mean, we've been
Google?
there. No, there is a Haleo at Disney Springs, so we've been there a number of times.
What do you know? No, we have not. I have been there once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just have other friends.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
Hi, shout out to my Disney Springs Haleo friends, Simon and Joe. Okay. Investigators are searching for a Florida scuba man that they... That's capitalized. Florida scuba man.
Florida man. Or is it a... Yeah,
Florida
it's very
scuba
interesting.
man.
This is like the attorneys general kind of thing.
Yes, they say robbed paddlefish restaurant by swimming up in scuba gear in a wetsuit and then swimming away after stealing tens of thousands of dollars.
Nice.
You have skipped such an important part of that. I get the swimming up. I get the swimming away.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
I understand the scuba gear. How did he get the $20,000?
Yeah. Where's the part where he takes the scuba gear off and he has a tuxedo on underneath? And then he saunters into the dinner party and he opens the safe.
Yes. The robber hit... This is poorly written, DisneyTouristsBlog.com. The robber hit restaurant shortly after midnight on Monday after it closed to guests, according to a report released by Orange County Sheriff's Office. As you might be aware, and Ingo, I'm going to say we're both not aware, paddlefish is a boat.
What now?
Paddlefish.
The restaurant is a boat?
It's a boat.
The door is a jar? The restaurant is a boat?
Or rather, a boat-like building.
Oh, my... Now, what is it? What is it?
It does look like a boat.
I'm coming down there to check it out.
But this picture says
whoever
Fulton's
wrote this
Crab.
needs to be confronted with their own writing.
So this paragraph says, as you might be aware, paddlefish is a boat, or rather a boat-like building. And then it's got some stuff. And the next paragraph starts, in case you're unfamiliar with it, paddlefish is the former Empress Lily. It's a replica paddle steamer riverboat on Lake Buena Vista at Disney Springs.
Oh, my goodness.
The boat is 220 feet long and 62 feet wide, a building with a submerged concrete foundation that's shaped like a boat. It's existed at Walt Disney World since 1976, first containing 3 restaurants and a jazz lounge.
Who wrote this? Mr. AI?
Abigail
Ingram?
Tom Bricker.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Tom, you're going to catch a little journalistic shade here.
Alan Ingram. It's AI. Never edited. Proudly posted without editing.
This paragraph is some real insider Disney shit that I don't understand. So, as you might be aware, paddlefish is a boat, or rather a boat-like shape.
Wait, is that the third time they say that?
No, this is the first. We're going back to that paragraph. Regardless, that's what enabled...
Hey, did you know it was a paddle boat shaped?
Regardless, that's what enabled the Florida scuba man to swim in and out of paddlefish without being detected. Although this story would be even more bizarre and amusing if Florida scuba man elected to rob Morimoto Asia or Blaze Pizza. No one would have suspected a dude walking around in scuba gear to heist a restaurant on land. This must be for... Are there Disney people other than Simon and Joe on here who will be like, oh, it would be definitely more bizarre? I don't know.
It was after hours. This is some weird writing. Like, was it a committee? Was it a class of third graders who wrote this?
This guy's taking it full blog, because the next paragraph says, back when I was younger, and this was Disney Village Marketplace, the Empress Lily hosted one of the first character breakfasts at Walt Disney World. By the time I was a bit older, we had one of the fanciest meals of my childhood at Fulton's Crab House.
It cost me $20,000, which coincidentally is how much this guy robbed.
I ate too much butter and got sick.
Do you know the restaurant was shaped like a boat? It was an island.
Fulton's closed in 2016 and a new restaurant called Paddlefish took its place. Paddlefish is fine, but lacking in personality and charm as compared with the Empress Lily or even Fulton's Crab House. We've really gotten away from the fact that...
my head is now almost literally spinning, and it's not because of the margaritas. What the heck just happened?
What happened to the guy robbing the place?
Why am I in this guy's childhood memories? Why do I care?
Perhaps Florida scuba man targeted paddlefish for his heist to protest the overabundance of grays and sterile corporate look.
What the now?
Maybe he used to reside in the rivers of America and was evicted. Either way, no jury of diehard Walt Disney World fans would convict him.
For stealing $20,000? You have lost the plot, sir. Or man.
Wait, we have come back finally to some heist details. Orange County Sheriff's deputies say the Florida scuba man found a place to store his wetsuit and scuba gear before walking into the manager's office where cash from the night was being counted and deposited into a safe.
There are people there.
My dude, if he stored his wetsuit and his scuba gear, it would not have been odder for him to rob one of those other restaurants none of us know about that you mentioned, because he could have stored them and gone there too.
Dude.
The redacted report shows Florida scuba man, and then this next part is in parentheses and also italicized. Now minus his scuba gear.
Yes, of course. He's on land.
You already said that part. Forced 2 employees to go to the corner of the room and told them to close their eyes.
How? By a gun? Did he have a gun? Did he just force of will? Was he a hypnotist?
Sources familiar with the investigation told WFTV he tied the employees up during the heist. One victim told deputies she was standing in the doorway of the manager's office completing paperwork when Florida man came in, pushed them, and made them get on their knees.
Paperwork.
She described the suspect as a man wearing all black.
Was it scuba gear?
Just let me read it. She described the suspect as a man wearing all black, including a blue hat, rubber gloves, and a ski mask and socks, but no shoes.
Did you ever see a Saturday Night Live sketch where there was a robbery and they asked the witness all the time, and she goes, he looked like a man. And then 20 times. This is the same thing. He was dressed in all black, except for his blue hat. What the heck?
Including his blue hat. All black, including his blue hat. While on land, Florida man stole between $10,000 and $20,000 of cash. The exact amount is unclear. There are 2 charges pending at the OSCO report for robbery and grand theft.
The exact amount is unclear to me.
Wait, we've got a picture.
Telegraphs.
Is that the guy? He's got like swim goggles.
I thought he took it off. Anyway, the exact amount is unclear. Telegraphs to me insurance fraud.
The paddlefish.
We're going to declare $20,000, but he probably only took $3,000. But I'm getting a rest.
Yeah, that's sort of the basis of Logan's Lucky, a great heist movie.
Yeah, that movie. Logan's Lucky Logan. There's something in there. It has everyone. And it's worth watching for anyone who likes a heist movie.
Logan Lucky.
It's brilliant.
Great one.
Brilliant.
They rob like a NASCAR.
Spoiler, don't give away everything.
I think that's at the very beginning.
No, it's like the build-up. It's a heist.
It's not. They
It's a
them.
build-up.
The paddlefish employees say he left within 2 minutes. They called 911 after
2 minutes?
freeing themselves. Neither employees were hurt, and the man did not brandish any weapons, per the sheriff's report.
How did he? He must have a very forceful personality.
It looks in here like he's wearing some kind of BDSM mask, no judgment, and swim goggles, and then blue gloves. His blue hat is not in this weird surveillance
probably
picture.
Did not take his scuba gear off. Whatever that nostalgic dude was talking about.
After leaving,
he just kept his scuba hood on.
After leaving the boat, quote unquote, boat building,
Boat Island.
Investigators believe the Florida man donned his scuba gear, jumped back into Lake Buena Vista, and swam off into the night without a trace. A search for the man immediately after the robbery was reportedly, here's what it says, was reportedly yielded no results.
Well, was reportedly not done, yielded no results. We checked all the highways, but he didn't show up in his scuba gear.
Orange County Sheriff released an image of him spray painting a security camera.
That's what you just saw.
Which I just showed. And then the picture under that is Mickey Mouse in scuba gear, like in an aquarium. Employees described the man wearing tight clothing. Could it have been a scuba suit? And a blue beanie. They said he was slim and 5'10".
Was it
so
the
he
scuba hood?
Looked good in his wetsuit, I guess.
He did not have a blue beanie on. He didn't.
Not in that picture, no.
He didn't take his wetsuit off and put a blue beanie on. He had his blue hood on. Oh, that's so smart.
The restaurant opened as normal to guests at noon on Monday. There were no.
It's normal except minus.
It's funny, Ingo. Like
some
I'm reading this
$1,000.
thing. I'm taking journalism classes at Harvard, and I had to take like a core course called, I don't know, like the Journalism Pro Seminar.
Journalism for idiots.
It's like beginner journalism. It's called the Pro Seminar, but it is like
amateur
how
seminar.
to write a news story. And it was great. Like our instructor was from the Washington Post, and he is like, look, here's a press release from a sheriff's office. Like, write a news story based on it. Mm-hmm. And you, like, fucking practice, like, here is what your lead looks like. And it's news article, like, not feature. So it's like they can cut it off at any point, and
it still makes sense. Yeah.
Right? And so it's like your first sentence has to have this thing, and like your second sentence is this, and like shit has to be in the right order, because if they decide, oh, you're only going to get like 2 inches for this instead of 5, they're just going to cut it off, and it should still make sense. And I was like, okay, this is very straightforward. I mean, it was great practice, right? I had never done it before, but I'm like, I understand. Like,
easy to follow directions is what you're saying.
Easy to follow directions wherever you get, if it's like, did the guy run away? Like, how do you know that? Did the sheriff's office say? Then you say, the guy ran away, said according the sheriff's office, or according to the sheriff's office. And you always put the thing that happened first and then who said it at the end, because you kind of want people to glaze over the like so-and-so said, right? If you start the sentence with the sheriff's office said he ran away, that's bad. You say he ran away, said the sheriff's office. That's fine, right? You go like, oh yeah, no, actually this is what everything I read reads like. And now I have been taught how to do it.
Because it's kind of the rules.
This guy has not been to Journalism 101.
No, but he went to that restaurant as a kid. Remember when he was 100 in the 1960s, and he had the most memorable meal of his life. But we're not going to hear any details about it ever. But
Levy Restaurant Group, the third-party operating participant and owner of Paddlefish, referred all questions to the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office said the investigation was ongoing. Detectives from see how each of these is like, here's the person I talked to that said this. The Levy Restaurant Group referred all questions, and the sheriff's office said this, and detectives said this. That's backwards.
You're desperately trying to even make sense of this garbled nonsense.
The investigation was ongoing, said the Orange County Sheriff's Office. That's what it's supposed to say, not the Orange County Sheriff's Office said the investigation was ongoing. This is written. Detectives from Disney Tourist Blog report that they will be pursuing additional leads at the boathouse, which is neither a boat nor a house, it says in parentheses, in the near future. It should be...
Did you say Disney Blog? Detectives?
Disney Tourist Blog. Detectives from the Disney Tourist Blog, yeah.
There are detectives at the Tourist Blog?
Additional leads will be pursued at the boathouse in the near future, say detectives from the Disney Tourist Blog.
Are you sure this is an AI? Because it looks super unedited.
Turning to commentary.
Super unedited.
I really don't know what to say about this. On the one hand, I've been disheartened by the rising number of Americans who have come out as unabashedly pro-crime over the last few years. As one of America's most distinguished philosophers once said, who is this linked to? Wait, it's got a link to a meme. Oh, okay. You do not, under any circumstances, gotta hand it to the terror group ISIS.
It's drill. It's from Twitter. It's drill. What the heck?
It is drill. It is.
Yes, I know this meme.
On the other hand, maybe we do have to kind of hand it to Florida Scuba Man. I mean, no one got hurt. It's an undeniably hilarious story unless you work at or for Paddlefish, and it was an A+ heist idea.
Oh, come on. 20 grand is nothing.
Aren't the dudes from Ocean's 11 coded like anti-heroes despite being criminals? Although in that case, being good looking probably doesn't hurt. Jury's still out on Florida Scuba Man in the looks department. This goes on for like 10 more paragraphs.
This guy did not take a introduction to journalism class.
No, he sure did not.
This guy took whatever random thought comes through my head, I'm writing it down.
Other shit in parentheses, italicized. There's a thing about Bob Iger making it into a heist on Disney Plus called Only Burglaries in the Boat Building.
Does he know Bob Iger resigned like a while back?
He clearly does not.
No.
This isn't even the first aquatic crime that occurred at Disney World. Some guy camped on an island.
That's not aquatic.
Oh my
Camping
God.
is on land. This is silly.
There you go.
The event is cool. Taking a scuba suit, scubaing to your heist and scubaing away.
That's pretty badass.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This writer can't ruin that. But he can ruin a lot of things, but not a lot. But that's great. And he got away. So yay, with an undisclosed number of dollars.
Oh no, poor Disney is missing some money.
Nobody does any accounting at Disney restaurants. We just pile it up and put it in the truck.
All right, you ready for the third item?
I am. I mean, can it top this? Are these an increasing levels of awesome?
Well, the next one involves an alligator being caught by our house.
That's pretty awesome for me.
But not our house in Florida, Ingo. The northernmost.
You don't say.
From DC Police Department's Twitter account.
Washington, D.C., the nation's capital?
Indeed.
North of the alligator line? I just made that up.
South of the Mason-Dixon line, but definitely north of the Gator line.
It's not north of any line except my imaginary alligator line.
Except apparently not, because the post begins, "See you later, alligator," and then they use a little alligator emoji, which is very cute. MPD Harbor Patrol responded to the wharf Thursday for the report of a small alligator spotted in the Washington Channel. Our investigators,
Nice.
it's hyphened,
Nice.
investigators
Wow.
safely caught the gator and turned him over to animal
caught
control.
him.
They sure did.
How'd they catch him?
In a net.
Oh.
There's a picture of him in a net.
a little dude.
He is a tiny little alligator.
How did he get in the Potomac?
Probably was somebody's pet, and they're like, "Fuck, he's giant now. He
Chuck him
takes
in
up my whole
chuck
bed."
him in the river.
Yoink. I know. Yeet.
Oh, don't put an alligator as your pet. That's just silly.
And the first comment is, "Draining the swamp, are we?" So there you go. A gator in D.C.
Should have thrown him over the fence at the White House and see what happens.
Oh, Secret Service would shoot that poor gator.
No, probably not.
So there you go.
Secret
Gator in D.C.
That's an excellent story.
Yeah, good one. All right. Thus ends Administrative Corner. Oh, if you're a Patreon and you want, if you're a Patreon or not, and you want a glow-in-the-dark Vood sticker, you can pre-order
Slight delays are maybe happening.
Blair Braverman's book, The Day Leap Sword, from Honest Dog Books. And if you are a Patreon and you just want a sticker, send us an email, but the stickers aren't here yet, so it's going to be a while. So send us an email with your address if you're a Patreon or a Twitter subscriber, and we'd be happy to just mail you one. But it will be a little while because we got to get them first.
Yeah, send us your mailing address because we can't teleport to your email address.
I wish we could, though.
Well,
I mean, I'll send you a picture of a glow-in-the-dark Vood sticker over email.
it won't glow.
I don't glow in the picture.
I've tried. You got to light on fire, and that doesn't work so well.
It's time for dog updates.
Ooh.
I haven't been here this week. I was up by the Gator in
Dog
Maryland.
updates? They all missed you. They were
I
so
missed them
sad.
too. Oh.
No, they were fine. Remy's eye is fine, but all the drops.
20 drops a day.
And some of them seem to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he gets a bit one-eyed squinty. Look, on the other hand, he's super active. He wants to play. He's seems to be doing well in so many other ways.
Yep, agreed.
All the other ding-dongs continue to be ding-dongs. Guac is now the best boy.
He's such a good boy.
He's
I
a
love
good
him
boy.
so much.
He's a good boy.
He gave me a face lick today when I got back.
He gets to go on rides because he's such a good driving dog.
Mm-hmm.
He gets to do a lot of things that
Guac.
that other dogs might be sketchy with other dogs. Did we talk about when I picked you up at the airport, like not this time, but maybe the last time, where I had Guac on the leash.
Yep.
Was walking around the airport because he likes to look at the chickens.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Zola came running out to me, and she jumped out the window.
She jumped out the window
of the Jeep.
Man.
Little sneaky little Zola. Zola. She wasn't even going after the chickens. She just wanted to be out there and have fun with her Guaco Man.
Yep.
Sneaky man. That counts as an escapo.
It sure does.
It's terrible.
Sure does. So yeah, dogs are pretty mellow. Everybody's good. Your dog sitter's coming at the end of next week, I guess.
What do you mean mellow? They're all nightmares.
Well, I think they're lovely. We're going to New Orleans in about a week, and so GR Dog Sitter will be here for a little while, so you'll get some bonus GR Dog Sitter pics and videos.
So will we.
Yeah. Okay, it's time for ramblings.
Ooh, ramblings?
Yeah, the only thing I'm going to add...
How about Taste of the Keys?
We got to do ramblings, Taste of the Keys, and German Word of the Week.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to cramp your agenda. Cramp.
No, I mean, we can do them in any order, really. So for ramblings, I'm not going to talk too much about this, but like, as a bunch of you know, I study bad parts of the internet for my job, and bad parts of the internet have been important in the last week. And so I was on CNN and News Nation, which used to be WGN, not Newsmax, very different. And I'm going to be on ABC morning stuff on tomorrow.
What's their show? It's not Good Morning America. It's like...
But it's their Sunday, like, news.
Oh. Firing Line? No. Face the Nation? No.
Face the Nation's CBS.
Oh.
Full Measure.
Full Measure on
ABC. I think it's on different times because it's pre-recorded. But I'll be on that tomorrow, Sunday. And anyway, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm Jen Goldbeck on Twitter. You can find links to all that stuff.
Professional Jen.
If you want to see me doing my job, which is part of why I was in DC all week to record that thing on ABC. I think it's going to be good. It's like me and a Navy SEAL, like, talking about
fighting.
No, we're like on the same page.
You're fighting each other.
It's funny, like they brought us both on, and sometimes they do that to have people with different perspectives and make you fight with each other.
That's more cable news, though.
And this guy is like, all these social media companies are like using these algorithms to like just make us angry with each other, and it's unconscionable how much data they're collecting about us. And I was like, yeah, that's right, they are. Like, this is some bullshit. And he's like, yeah, it is. And I was like, all right, this guy's based on the right side. So anyway, if you want to see all that, you can follow me on Twitter at Jen Goldbeck. No cap. That Navy SEAL guy was great. I had a fun time with him. So that'll be Sunday. The other stuff is just kind of me or like one other guest. All right, Taste of the Keys. From friend of the squad and 2 times Pulitzer Prize winning journalist Gwen Filosa. Need a laugh? A Key West woman is the national champ. Bobby Gould will represent America in the World Laughing Championship.
This one was so weird to me. Not the story, the fact that it happens. What the heck?
There's a World Laughing Championship.
I'm flummoxed.
Yeah.
Although if she married the world's best comedian, that would be cute.
That would be really lovely.
That would be good.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it's so weird to imagine someone laughing for a competition. Like, oh, she's got the best laugh. That's odd.
Yeah. She so she had a whole bunch of like personal tragedies, and then she found laugh groups online, and it's this sort of like self-therapy where you like make yourself laugh about things.
Look, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
It's good that it makes her feel better. And she says, if punching people in the face can be a sport, then why not create a sport about elevating human joy?
Those two don't follow. Look, we're talking about skipping rocks, busting conkers.
These people
might as well have laughing. There's hog calling. There's everything. And, you can do, but why does it have to be competitive? Why can't it just be like, a laugh chorus or like a, communal laughing event? I think what triggers me a little bit is that it's competitive. You have to be the best laugher, and you're going to suck. Like, you're going to lose because your laugh sucks. Like, I don't know. I have mixed. There's a lot going on here.
Should we look at the rules
Sure.
of the World Laughing Championship?
Yeah.
All right. Give yourself a few weeks. All right. Ask people
That's
to
not a
submit
rule.
videos.
That's
of
not a
their
rule.
most contagious laugh.
Those are instructions.
Contagious means the laugh is most likely to make other people. Yeah, I'm on an instructions page. How to organize a laughter championship.
Oh my god.
So
Wait
they're
a
like, people
minute.
send videos. You're picking the most contagious laugh. You choose the 8 most contagious laughs for the competition. So you have 2 hosts, a host and a color commentator, or a tech person, 8 contestants. They're narrowed down to 3, and eventually a champion. And you're picking the most
contagious laugh.
That's what you're picking. That's what you're picking.
I think the stone scripting is much more rules oriented, and I like it.
So that's it.
Well, she's got a contagious laugh, Bobby.
She looks very happy.
Another article from Gwen this week was, things are back to normal. Roommate shoots roommate with crossbow.
That was a very Keezy story.
Yeah, it's just some guys got in a fight and one shot the other one with a crossbow.
Nobody died.
Nobody died or was seriously hit, but they found a bunch of other crossbow arrows because he had missed a few times and stuff. It sounded completely 2 drunken dudes sitting around. One of them got a crossbow and shot at the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for German Word of the Week.
All right. I got it. Are you ready?
I am. I'm braced. I'm ready.
This one is science related.
Ooh. Naturwissenschaft.
Oh, yeah. Naturwissenschaft.
Very good.
Also, it's the beginning of Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
It was today. It was the first day. And everyone ran in, and probably the mayor of München tapped the first keg and said, "Ortsapft is." So happy Oktoberfest to everyone who celebrates. The German word of the week, naturwissenschaftlich gesehen, is Erdkrümmung. 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 Erde is the word for earth. And Krümmung is the word for bendiness. The
Bendiness.
State of being bent. So it's the
bent.
curvature of the earth is the Erdkrümmung.
Oh, okay. Curvature of the earth.
Yeah.
Unless you're a flat earther, and then you don't think that exists.
I reject that. It's called Erdkrümmung. The word exists because the world is round and always has been.
Yeah.
Jerks. Flat earthers. Come on. Get out of your basements. Erdkrümmung. Krümmung. Bendingness.
That's a cool word. In my job, I study conspiracy theories, and I teach a class on conspiracy theories. Many springs, I teach a class on conspiracy theories, like the psychology of conspiracy theories. And every week, like, I teach, like, we do a lot of theory, but I also am like, here's a conspiracy theory, and like, let me give you all the details of it. And then the students also, like, each student has to present once in the semester. So it's basically like 1, sometimes 2 presentations a week, and they have to do a 15 to 20 minute presentation on a conspiracy theory of their choice. So the idea is you finish the semester and you know all the major conspiracy theories, and then also some minor ones. Denver Airport is demonic, and
that's right. But the big ones are, the
like, I do JFK and QAnon and Pizzagate, and
moon landing.
Moon landing was faked and all of that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so we do flat eartherism, and as a group, we watch this really interesting documentary called Behind the Curve, which is all about flat earthers. It's fascinating because it kind of shows how a lot of it, and this is true for a lot of conspiracy theories, is like you just want a community of people to hang out with.
It's very performative.
But they also like conduct this science experiment. They're like, and they're correct, if the earth is flat and we shoot a laser like over the course of, I don't know, miles, of this very long distance, if the earth is flat, then the laser should be if we started at 6 feet off the ground, it will be 6 feet off the ground when
the
it
laser's
gets to
flat.
the place.
Yep.
Because the Earth is flat and the laser is going to go flat. And if the Earth is curved, then like over however far this is, like the Earth will have dropped away because of the curve. And so the laser should actually be 8 feet high or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we're going to do it. And it's sort of this running thing throughout that they're like trying to get it. Because like to get a laser to stay focused for like that distance is very hard. And they get all this focusing stuff and they do it. And like the end credits show the result of the experiment and then the way they react to it.
8 feet high. Let's just go for the spoiler. It is absolutely proves the curvature of the Earth.
And then guys go, huh. They're like, oh, we can't see the laser. And then they raise the thing up and they're like, huh.
There it is.
There it is. Exactly where like Earth
we're going to have to look into this some more.
They're like, we must have made a mistake with
the goalposts have to move further. We must move the goalposts.
Anyway,
further.
it's a really interesting documentary. So if you are a person who likes documentaries, Behind the Curve is a great one to watch.
Especially about, people with mental problems. Because for Pete's sake, the Earth is round.
All right, so tell us the word Erd.
Erdkrümmung. Erd. E-R-D.
Erd.
K-R-U. U-umlaut. M-M-U-N-G.
Krümmung. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for Ingo Corner where you say whatever you want and I don't tell you it's boring.
Oh, I just wanted to thank everyone who sends us wedding announcements because it's nice to know that love is still going on in the world and people are still finding happiness and joy. And, I mean, it doesn't take a wedding announcement to know that, but it's a good reminder.
It is.
That there's still people making better lives and finding happiness. Because as somebody I know recently said, the main thing in life is just to find what makes you happy.
That's great advice.
You
Who said
don't get that advice from most people. Most people are like, get a lot of money. You said that. You said it.
I was giving some advice to a young person making decisions, and I was like, look, the only thing that matters is like what's going to make you happy.
Yeah, and it blew her mind because she's like, nobody's told me that before.
And I'm like, really, like just think about like if you do this, will you be happy? Then like that's a good choice.
Yeah, but nobody says that. Everyone's just like, you got to do this and you got to reach the next rung and what's going to serve your career and what's this and that. And you're just like, try to be happy.
Dr. Therapist Dave, he and I are very much on the same page about this, but he once said to me, and I don't know if I can reconstruct the exact quote.
This is before or after he came to your book signing?
It was probably around the same time. He was like, your only goal is to squeeze as much happiness out of this short life as you can before you die. And I'm like, yeah, Dave, that is exactly how I think about it.
Wow.
And I fully embrace that.
Good for him. You know what his dog's name is?
Butters.
Yes.
He has a golden doodle named Butters, and Butters is so good.
I bet he's not too serious looking. I bet he's a goofy looking dog.
He
which
is
great.
He's like, we mostly do like over Zoom now, but if I'm up there on the days that Dr. Therapist Dave is in office, I go see him in office, and often Butters is there, and he like puts his head on my lap. He's such a good boy. But he also is there a lot of the time, like in the background. We've done therapy where like Dave just has Butters on his lap the whole time.
I mean, dogs are therapy.
Yes, Butters is great.
They test our limits in many ways.
Nugget.
Chaos.
Look at
limits.
you, Nugget.
Nuggets upside down. Dead bug nugget. Yeah.
Nugget. Yes, send us your wedding invitations if you want us to come. We
may not come. I mean, to be honest.
Gone. We have almost gone to a couple.
I think you officiated one.
I officiated one.
Oh.
And with every wedding invitation we get, we look to see like, is it actually possible and reasonable for us to go to this?
Yeah.
And
so don't despair.
Most of the time it's no. But
right.
like sometimes it's yes.
That's right. We can't always go to Ireland, or we can't always go.
We really tried.
This one was from Iowa and appreciate it. And we have no, exclusion zones. We're not snobs. We know lovely people live everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's not geographically
Des Moines is kind of cool, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you been?
There I am, snobby again.
Have you been to Des Moines?
Des Moines? No, unless 90 or 80 goes through it, I have not been. I mean,
Neither of them do.
I've done a lot of cross-country trips, so it's mostly big highways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would take a special trip to Des Moines just to see it, but yeah, it's nice. Better than Indianapolis. I mean, if I were given the choice.
That's pretty...
I say that just because I've had to go to Indianapolis like 3 times in the last year, and I'm not a huge fan. I'm sure there's also nice parts of Indianapolis. They're just not the parts I was in.
Yeah. Well, fair.
Anyway, even if you're getting married in Indianapolis, let us know.
We have no exclusion zones. We just think it's great that you all are finding the person. That's
right.
That's great.
That's right. Let us know.
Yep.
Anything else?
No. Is that not enough?
That's more than enough.
Jeez.
God. Oh my God.
Try.
Did I tell you this story? Like when I was a kid, I must have been in like first grade, and my dad had gone on this business trip. My parents own a company now, but they did not when I was really little. They started it when I was in like middle school. And so he worked for this company. He'd gone to Arizona and come back, and he brought me all these presents. He like got home. I was already in bed, like asleep when he got home, and he brought me these presents. I mean, I was like first grade, right? I don't really remember. I know one of them was a t-shirt, but there was like a whole bunch of things, and they were giving me the presents, and I wanted to like say thank you for all the presents, but like there were several things. And so my response was, after he gave me each thing, was to go like, is that all?
Ugh.
To be like, now can I say thank you for everything? That's what I wanted to say. Like, can I say thank you for everything? Like, are we done? But what first grade Jen said was, is that all? And they were real mad about it the next day. They're like, you brought your brother like one thing. My brother, I remember, got this like tarantula enclosed in this like epoxy dome.
Cool.
He had that. Yeah, it was very cool.
Safe, but spooky.
It was very cool. And I don't think my presents were worse than that, right? But they were like, he gave your brother one present, he gave you all these presents, and you just kept saying, is that all? And I was like, man, like this is because I don't have a command of the English language yet because I'm 6. What I really meant was like, now can I say thank you for everything? But so anyway, I mean it just like, I don't want to cut you off if you have more to say.
Oh, I know. This is just a bit. I don't feel any disrespect, and I'm sorry.
No.
I hit some.
It's all good.
Some trauma there, because I did not mean to trigger that.
I'm fine. Talk to therapist
That's
Dave about it next week.
Everybody would say is, I'm fine and you need therapy. Oh no.
That's why I pay therapist Dave.
Doctor therapist
Dave. Okay, so you're done with Ingo Corner?
I am. I'm quite happy to be done with Ingo Corner. Yes.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. And until next time, Slava Ukraini, and don't bite anyone unless they ask you to.
Yeah, hello.
Bye.
Bye.